Welcome back to the channel. Today we're breaking down a term that gets thrown around a lot in the surplus funds business: pre-vetted real-time leads. Many people hear this and assume they're getting high-quality, ready-to-go leads. But the reality? It all depends on how a provider defines pre-vetted and real-time. The key point we're driving home in this video is that the terms used to describe a service, such as pre-vetted and real-time leads, should be backed by measurable and quantifiable criteria. Without clear definitions and concrete benchmarks, these descriptions are meaningless and fail to provide the asset locator with the necessary details to make an informed decision. Let's break it all down. Section 1. What does pre-vetted actually include? So what does pre-vetted actually mean? The problem is, it's a broad term that can include a wide range of research tasks. If a provider claims their leads are pre-vetted, you need to ask exactly what steps have been taken. Some common pre-vetting tasks in the surplus funds business include lean research. Is the lean research based on the most recent county public records, or is it outdated and unreliable? Homeowner name verification. Is the correct claimant being identified, and is their ownership status validated? Business entity searches. Are directors and officers of companies eligible for surplus claims identified? Non-disclosure state records research. Are claim records verified in states with restricted access to public data? Verification of property redemption. Has the provider checked whether the property was redeemed? Claim status check. Has it been confirmed whether a claim has already been filed to prevent wasted efforts? Homestead status verification. Has homestead status been verified to determine claim eligibility? Heir identification. Are heirs of deceased claimants properly researched and documented for estate-related surplus claims? Neighbor verification. Are neighboring property owners identified for additional outreach efforts? Deceased claimant verification. Is the information used to flag deceased claimants reliable, sourced from official death records, and consistently applied to all leads? Bankruptcy status check. Is the bankruptcy verification based on court records that can be confirmed with supporting documentation? What specific pre-vetting steps are actually being done for the leads you're paying for? If this isn't clearly defined, you may not be getting what you think you are. Section 2. Are you getting proper supporting documents? Pre-vetted leads should come with official public records to back up the data. If they don't, how do you know the information is accurate and complete? Ask yourself, are you receiving actual copies of public records used to support the pre-vetted data? Is there verifiable proof confirming key details such as ownership, lien status, claim history, and eligibility? A true pre-vetted list should be backed by officially verifiable records, not just a collection of unverified names and figures. Again, this comes down to measurable and quantifiable criteria. If a provider claims they offer pre-vetted leads, they should be able to show you exactly what that includes and provide documentation as proof. Section 3. Real-time leads. What does that actually mean? Another term that gets thrown around a lot is real-time leads. It sounds impressive, but unless the time frame is clearly defined, it's meaningless. Here are some critical questions to ask. What is the actual time frame? Are leads delivered within 48 hours, a week, or a month? What date is being used to define real time? Are they referencing the auction date, surplus funds notice, or another event? A provider claiming real-time leads should be able to provide a specific time frame, for example, delivered within 72 hours of auction date. If they can provide these details, the term real-time is just a marketing phrase with no concrete meaning. The most important takeaway from this video is, If the service description isn't measurable or quantifiable, it's meaningless. Before spending money on leads, ask for a detailed breakdown of what pre-vetting includes, supporting official public records to verify accuracy, a clearly defined time frame for real-time data. If the provider can't provide these details, their leads may be questionable and not as legitimate as they claim. In another video, we discuss an important factor for asset locators: shared leads. Are you getting exclusive leads, or are you competing with multiple people for the same opportunities? We'll break down the pros and cons of shared lead pools and how they can impact your success.